On September 13, 1993, one of the most celebrated diplomatic agreements of the modern era was signed on the White House lawn, the Oslo Accords between Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization (PLO). This historic handshake between Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and PLO Chairman Yasser Arafat was supposed to mark the beginning of a new era of peace in the Middle East. However, beneath the facade of this celebrated peace process lay a dark and deceitful reality that would ultimately lead to one of the greatest tragedies of our time. The key sticking point leading up to Oslo was the Palestinian National Charter's call for the destruction of Israel. Arafat's letters to Rabin claimed the PLO recognized the right of the State of Israel to exist in peace and security and renounced terrorism. However, Arafat's words carried a sinister double meaning. In private, he revealed that the Oslo Accords were merely a temporary truce modeled after the Treaty of Hudaybiyya, an infamous 7th century treaty that allowed Mohammed to gain strength before eventually violating it. Emboldened by their diplomatic victory, the PLO not only failed to rein in terrorist groups like Hamas, but Arafat himself repeatedly called for jihad and violence against Israel using Islamic rhetoric. Barely 2 years after Oslo, the number of Israelis killed by Palestinian terrorists had risen by 73%. The First Intifada soon erupted into the bloodier Al-Aqsa Intifada with waves of suicide bombings. Over 700 Israeli civilians would be killed by 2005. Meanwhile, the Western world remained shockingly naive about Arafat's true intentions. At the failed 2000 Camp David summit, Clinton blamed Arafat for rejecting a Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital. But by then, Arafat had made it clear he would never accept anything short of Israel's destruction. Periodic lies like the Jenin massacre further stoked anti-Israel sentiment worldwide. The Oslo Accords were a spectacular con, a modern reenactment of Islam's founding deception. For Israel, it brought interminable terrorism and isolation. For the Palestinians, it merely emboldened their genocidal rejectionism and squandered opportunities for statehood. And for the world, it was a harsh lesson that peace can never be built on deception and lies. The legacy of Oslo is one of shattered dreams, broken promises, and rivers of innocent blood spilled in vain.